Hello, this is Deborah Baker, and today I'm talking about multi-factor authentication. Now, did you know that 99.9% of attacks on user accounts can be prevented just by using multi-factor authentication? And this quote came from Melanie Maines from Microsoft Security. Now, what is multi-factor authentication? Well, essentially, it's using two or more authentication measures. So, typically, you would have a username, user ID, and a password, where multi-factor authentication adds another layer. And so, it could be something you have, like your phone, using Google Authenticator, an X.509 certificate, or even a hardware device like YubiKey. It could be something you are, like your fingerprint or facial recognition. And then finally, your password. Now, an 8-character password can be hacked in less than an hour. This came out in 2022. So a minimum of 15 characters is recommended. It's even better to use a passphrase. So you could use a sentence like, as an example, I like country music. Now, interestingly enough, NIST 800-63-3 guidance on passwords says, it wants you to use a passphrase. The minimum, it's still saying 8 characters, which you do not want to do. But it also says don't use special characters, numbers, uppercase, lowercase, because it's harder to remember. Now, the best thing to do is to have a passphrase, but actually using a special character here or there can actually make your password stronger. So just remember that. And I definitely recommend using a password manager such as 1Password or Bitwarden. That's the one I really like right now because it's free. Now, strong passwords use special characters. Again, this is not what NIST is recommending, but I'm going to show you a chart in just a minute that's going to show you why I'm saying this. Minimum of 15 characters, upper and lower case, and numbers. Now, simple substitutions of a dictionary word, well, that would be a bad password. And what I mean is like making an O a 0, an L a 1, adding an exclamation at the end. The password cracking programs have pretty much figured these out, these substitutions. And so that's one of the reasons why NIST says not to use them. But here, this really great chart from Hive Systems shows you how long it takes to crack a password. And if you can see, if you're using nothing but lowercase numbers, then an 8-character password can essentially be cracked instantly. But as you add, upper and lowercase letters, then it takes a little bit longer. And, special characters, a little bit longer. So they do actually make your password longer. The best thing to do is to have something, like a passphrase, a sentence. And as you see, as your password gets longer, then it takes way longer to crack. So if you're using 15 characters, all lowercase, it's going to take 100 years. So this is today's lesson on multi-factor authentication, and let me know what you think.